Hey, what's going on, guys? Battle Nations Emperor here, back today with another video. And today, guys, we are at the ancient ruins for today's video topic. I thought it fit it pretty well. Today's video topic is from a previous commenter, a commenter in actually the very last video we made on this channel. So that commenter gave us some really nice suggestions. They basically just said they wanted us to cover some more unknown topics, and their particular unknown topic was boss drops or boss drop rates within Battle Nations. Maybe not necessarily an unknown topic or a non-discussed topic, but definitely something OGs might need a refresher on, and maybe new people coming to Battle Nations might not know anything about. So, without any further ado, let's just jump right into it. I thought the perfect place to do it would be the ancient ruins. One, just because the ancient construction, of course, the ancient sentinel spawn here, but also because I mean, there's so many things we can do in the sandbox here that you just can't do normally. I thought it'd be pretty fun to check out. And also, I'm not sure why this lake is here. I'm almost positive this lake shouldn't be here, and I didn't put that lake there. In fact, I'm almost positive it's a glitch. I can prove it by reloading the map. But today's video will be discussing boss drops, and despite them really be associated with older, if I can find the bloody map. There it is, ancient ruins. Do not need to save. And yeah, there it is again, completely reloaded. It's still here. Alright, well, I'm going to edit it throughout the video as per usual, but I'm just going to delete this one because I just don't like it there because it's not supposed to be there. A little glitch within the sandbox, but nothing groundbreaking. But so yeah, today's topic is going to be about boss drops, and again, despite it being something associated with OG Battle Nations and then dropping off later on, it was included all the way up until the final updates with some of the naval units even having the boss drop rates. But of course, it's most well known for stuff like here, the Ancient Sentinel. Um, the most important one that comes to mind that I know off the top of my head is the Ancient Construction. He was the bad guy that spawned here that was super crazy. He was big, and he had a pretty crazy drop pool. He had a 5% chance to drop his Dexter arm and a 1% chance to drop his Sinister arm. They had nearly the exact same stats. Not exactly, but nearly the exact same stats, despite the fact that one of them had a 5% drop rate and the other had a 1% drop rate. So one is just being a little bit better of a trophy than the other. Both of them still extremely rare. And then he has a chance to drop several different resources, ranging from anything that could be considered late game to just some cheesy gold, which he always has a 100% chance of dropping. So, of course, I wouldn't say the ancients have been in the game forever. They were included in, don't have it exactly on me, but they were included later on to the game. But stuff like, I'm talking about the Goliath tank, that was near the end of Battle Nations. That was the big super tank, and he had a drop rate to drop his Phoenix tank at a 4% chance of drop rate, which again, not big at all, but still a nice little trophy to have, something that you can carry around, show off. So I'm trying to I also see Plasma on here. So he has a 50% chance to drop anywhere from 10 to 20 Plasma. Plasma being, okay, a high-end, yeah, regular in-game resource. And then, of course, just the regular, the Lurons, the widgets, the bars, the gears. He has a 100% chance dropping all of these. And, of course, 100% chance dropping gold. Pretty standard stuff. But what we want to talk about today is our usual format, just discussing it with this. So for me personally, I don't remember the drops too much. The only thing I remember is farming for fragments and Dexter arms from the Ancient Construction and Ancient Sentinel here. I do remember coming here every time they would spawn and killing them and praying to the heavens I got RNG lucky and got a fragment from either one of them. Because I wasn't even caring about what I got. Both of them I consider just being so small, being single digit odds to get both of them. If I got either one of them, I was over the moon thrilled. So I couldn't, if it really just needed anything less than just a single unit dropping. As far as the resources go on the ancients, the newer units, I never felt that was the biggest chase, if you will. I don't think there was ever a serious I don't think any of the bosses drop nanopods. I was going to say none of the serious ones drop nanopods like the repeatable ones, but I can't think of a single boss that drops nanopods. I could certainly be wrong on that. Please don't quote me. But from my understanding right now, I don't think any boss drops nanopods. So all of them just drop, in-game resources like rear, gears, teeth, bars, stuff that's useful to, repair certain units and build certain units. But nothing that, you're going to, go crazy over. The only things I would say that I go crazy over slash, hunt specifically for this unit type thing is, of course, as already discussed, the exclusive units. The Goliath tanks, Plasmy tank, which only has a 4% chance of dropping from him, or of course the Ancient Constructions, Dexter Arms at 5 and 1%, and the Sentinel Fragments at 2%, I believe, respectively. Those super long shots are what I think you're really going for. And unfortunately, I've been trying to play some stuff throughout this gameplay. I can't remove stuff. Might as well just start tearing stuff down because if I can't build up, might as well tear down. So I'm going to be doing that for the remainder of the video. But that's more or less my experience with the boss drop rates. Going forward, I think we will probably see them included back to what they were. I think there's a good chance maybe the beta or maybe the early productions of the game maybe doesn't have exactly all the same percentages. Maybe not even have some of the exclusive, unique units just to save space on the, beta and, divert that time and energy to maybe some things deemed a little bit more important. But I have no doubt we'll get them, later, down the road. What we've already had, the Ancient Construction, the Ancient Sentinel, their drops guaranteed come back, or at least in my opinion. Again, have no information other than what you guys have. But if I had to guess, I'd probably say that. Anything other than that, I couldn't say. Again, still highly confident we get, the Ancients back, the Goliath tank back, the Dreadnought, which was the boss for the naval update, one of the last bosses included, and he had a small chance to drop his submarine. I'm afraid I do not know the chances off the top of my head, though. How much can I destroy? Can I destroy? I think I can sell the vault. I can sell the vault, okay. So, just tearing this up in the background. And going off into the future, do I think we'll see percentages be a high thing in Battle Nations? Would we want percentages to be a high thing in Battle Nations? I'm going to say, at least in my personal opinion, yes, because it reminds me a lot of Terraria, which I know that's a weird comparison to make. Normally I wouldn't think of Terraria and Battle Nations being comparable games, but, Terraria has a lot of bosses that have 5 different items that they can drop, and 2 of them are unique to them. That if you want those 2 items and they're best, you just got to farm them. And to me, that was one of the funnest aspects of Terraria because as somebody who played Terraria almost as much as I played Minecraft, did like Minecraft a little bit more Terraria, but still, oh well, okay, we're starting to break the map. But as somebody who again loved Terraria, for me, what made the bosses so great was the fact that you wanted the bee gun. Well, only the bee queen boss drops that, and she has a 5% chance of dropping it. So you're gonna have to kill her about 20 times to get the gun. Stuff like that made regular boss encounters, which sometimes on their own was good enough. It made them repeatable. It made them fun, and it turned them from what would have gone, oh, I've already done you 10 times to, okay, will you please drop the gun this time? It gave them so much more replayability. And I hope they do the same thing here. I hope they add, smaller versions of the bosses as single, percentage, maybe 4% chances of happening of drops, because I think that gives them a huge amount of replayability. I think that gives them a bit of refarmability. So I'd love to see them bring that back, if you will, for the new Battle Nations. So that is what I want to see in the future. Before I ask you what you guys want to see in the future as far as drops rate go and in the video, I do want to see what happens if I just try to delete everything. So let's go. Is it going to having more of those spots? I think I just got freaked out by that black spot. So actually I think we're good, guys. So yeah, comment down below what you guys would like to see for boss drop rates. Would you like it to be a huge part of the game? Would you like RNG to play basically no factor in the game, a huge factor in the game? Would you like to see more bosses have, crazy drop rate pools? Would you like to see them just have standard drop rates? Or are you just, not about any of this drop rate stuff? Please let me know down in the comments below, and please leave any video suggestions, comments, ideas, or feedback in the comments below. I would love to hear about from you guys and continue to make these videos better for you guys. And with all that being said, that will just about do it for us. If you have made it this way throughout the video, thank you very much for watching. Please consider subscribing down below and liking the video if you are new. I said that backwards. Please consider dropping a like on the video if you enjoyed it and subscribing to the channel if you are new. Thank you very much having made it all this way. That will truly do it for us today, guys. Thank you very much for watching, and as always, have a great rest of your day.